Okay, so I live in a retirement home. I don't work. I don't have anything to do. I could be organizing my place a little more, but as stated, I'm in a metric ton of pain from having tried to do that today. And I really haven't even gotten very far on that front. So, no, I'm going to be laying in bed for another couple days, probably, with the exception of eating and taking Bella out. And that will cause a lot more pain. So I might actually ask the cute aide to take Bella out. The aide whose birthday party I'm currently missing. Because even if my car were working, I don't really hang out with 18-year-olds I'm not, like, related to. Unless I'm getting paid. So. So I'm currently trolling this troll online on one of George Takei's pages because it's funny. One of George Takei's posts. He posted about a woman who was a heroin addict and she recovered, and it's, yeah, it was a horrible choice and it started out as a choice, but after a while, addiction is not a choice, and she recovered, and that's awesome. And she's not giving us her story for like a sympathy thing. It's more of a, this is as bad as, as bad as I was, and she honestly looked like a skeleton, like she, like, barely alive. And she's like, this is as bad as I was, and I recovered, you can too, basically, right? It's supposed to be like some uplifting thing. And some douchebag is like, well, it's her fault for sticking the needle in her arm in the first place, right? And I'm reading the comments because there are a lot of unsympathetic commenters like that, but that was pretty much the least sympathetic, like zero compassion. Well, there was another one that had zero compassion, but she was like, I don't feel bad at all for her for, what she went through, but her children deserve better than that. I was raised by addicts, and I don't believe when they say they recover. And now this first person, when people would point out, like, have a cogent argument, like, it can happen, people do recover. I'm sorry that you haven't had positive experiences. Please don't write off everyone. She actually did not have like a snappy retort. She was just like, thank you for stating your argument cohesively and kindly. Because a lot of people were being complete jerks to her about it. But a lot of people were like, hey, you put out you put yourself out there, being personal. Thank you for that. But this guy, he was just like, well, she shouldn't put that needle in her arm, so sucks to be her, but now she's looking for sympathy. And he's responding to like every single comment, right? And I'm like, wow, seriously? Do you really have nothing to do? And he keeps calling every woman he disagrees with sweetheart. And I'm like, oh, because that's not casual sexism. And he's like, oh, sexism. Oh, this is going to be good. And I'm like, yeah, now you're going to respond with how, like, fat and ugly I am or something. And he's like, why would I say that? That has no bearing on anything that we've said. And I'm like, because you're being a stereotypical douche, bro. Thanks for challenging, thanks for challenging the box. Or what did I say? Thanks for kind of bending the lines of the box because I challenged it. But really, if I hadn't said that, he totally would have just called me fat and ugly, because that's what douche bros do. I literally have nothing to do all day. And when I do try to do something, it causes tremendous pain. So what the hell is this guy doing? Responding to every jerk and nice person, because some people are trying to be nice to him, but he doesn't really deserve it, because he really is being a huge jerk. And we're all being jerks back to him, but he deserves it. Seriously, what is this guy doing responding to every single comment on his thread? Yeah. So I'm trolling a troll because I got nothing better to do all day. And I was like, don't you have like a job or hobbies or a house or a pet or a girlfriend? Wait, I'm hilarious. Yeah. Seriously. I think I just might start taking up trolling trolls as more of a hobby, because it's really kind of entertaining.